much better. Good morning, Guava. How's everybody doing? It's good to see you. Everybody that's going through the storm, I hope you make it out okay. And I hope you were able to get out of there, out of the way of the path of that hurricane. Everybody that's displaced, I hope you found some shelter. I hope you found some safety. I hope you found somewhere to go. I pray that you are not out there on the road somewhere. If so, I hope you're safe. I hope you did everything you needed to do to protect you and your family. If you need any help trying to figure out where you're going to go, what you're going to do, like I said, email me, let me know what's going on. If you're going to be here in Columbia, I met somebody yesterday, which was wonderful. So that's where I was yesterday. I met up with somebody that came out of Florida and told them a good place to see. And if you're watching me, just let me know how it went. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Guava. And I ran into something yesterday. Said we're all praying for those. Thank goodness. Thank you. I'm going to say something before I get into my subject. I really don't want this video to be long. I really don't. Not today. Not now, anyway. If you are not physically or financially able to help the people that's out there stranded, it's not your fault. There's a lot of people that I heard that felt guilty because they couldn't be there with people, with victims, helping. Don't blame yourself. You have no control over Mother Nature. You have no control over this. But what I do ask is the least you can do is give as much support. I'm going to say something that my wife told me years ago. I'm always, y'all hear me, I'm the guy with all the gadgets. I'm the guy with all the know-how skill out here in the wilderness and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, you might not have those skills. You might not be able to start a fire. You may not be able to filter water. You may not be able to do half the stuff I know how to do. But you know one thing that you may be able to do, which is my wife, she's good at praying. Sometimes people need verbal, mental support. And that's something she had to tell me because I'm always so militant with the way I think about survival. Everything I do is cut and dry. This got to happen, that has to happen. This person has to stop crying so we can control this and handle this situation. That's how I think. I understand that's kind of rough, but in a bad situation, I have to think that way. But just because my brain is wired for action does not mean I can't be sympathetic and empathetic to a person's situation. My wife is good at talking to people and calming them down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. I am wired for battle. I am wired to get the job done. I am wired to get us through physically. My wife is wired to console you. My wife is wired to comfort you. My wife is wired to empathize with you. All of us can't be the best at both. And that's why it's always good to have somebody in your group or in your circle. You got a tactical brain, but you also have a, a, a sympathetic, empathetic brain. Somebody that can console people, somebody that knows how to calm people down. My wife is a great school teacher because she know how to get into the mind of the children and have them calm down. Okay, let me see this here. Give me. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, I just wanted to. I just wanted to make sure everything was on the up and up here. Sorry about that, you guys. What I was saying before was I'm not the best when it comes to sympathizing and empathizing because my brain is hardwired for battle. My brain is hardwired to get my family through or get a group of people through a situation. That's what my brain is wired for. So what I mean by saying all of this is if you can't physically or financially be there for the victims or the fallen that has happened through this horrific, historic event, you can still be there spiritually. Let me see something. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me and see me, give me 2 thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me and see me, give me 2 thumbs up, please. Sound pretty good? Okay. All right, we good now. Thank you for the confirmation, everybody. Thank you for that. Because I didn't want to keep on talking for no reason. Okay. If you cannot be there physically and financially for the victims of this horrible event, you can still be there. You can still be there spiritually. You can still give people comfort. Okay? So do me a favor. Reach out to people. I'm off and on because, hey, am I sounding okay? Because I got a couple people. Your video is just a, yeah, I know about that. My sound sounds fine, so it might be you guys. I'm listening to myself right here. My sound sounds fine, so it might be you guys. I'm listening to myself right here. Okay, I'm gonna listen to this for a second, then I'm gonna let it go. That's what I thought. A couple trolls in here. Okay, you guys. So here's the deal. You can still, you can still, you can, you can still help people by showing some kind of love, showing some kind of sympathy, showing some kind of empathy, showing some kind of compassion. There are people out here telling you that you're worthless if you're not there in front of those people and those victims helping. That's not the only, and I'm telling you from what my wife told me that's very effective. That's not the only thing human beings need. You understand? That's not the only thing human beings need. Human beings just don't need food. Human beings need variety. That's not the only, human beings, you can give them all the food in the world, But if you gave a human all beans for the rest of their life, you want to hear something crazy? They would go hungry. If you gave a human being all beans for the rest of their life, they would go hungry. You know why? Because you're hardwired to crave more than just beans. So the beans will help you survive. The beans will help you survive. The beans will help your body survive. But your mind will slowly be lost because we're hardwired for adventure, to find other things, other tastes, other flavors, other feelings, other emotions. And if all you do is eat beans every day for the rest of your life, your body will be alive, but your mind won't be there. So, with that being said, I'm the beans, okay? I'm the beans. I can get you through. I can keep you alive. I can get you there. But, my wife, she's the flavor. She's the flavor that keeps changing, that keeps you interested. And to me, that's the sympathy, that's the empathy, that's the emotion, that's the comfort, that's the love, that's that part. Because I can get you through the rough part, but that hugging and loving you up, and let me tell you something. You can't go without that. Some people were born in a two-parent household. You had all the money. Y'all had a middle-class household. You never wanted for anything, but your daddy never said nothing to you, or your mama never spoke to you. Even though everything y'all had in the house, you didn't want for money. You had the nicest clothes, everything. You still ended up lacking that love and that connection from your mother and your father, because they didn't give you that. But they'll turn around and say, you can't be mad at me. We did everything for you. We gave you everything you needed. You gave them everything they needed to stay alive, and alive only. See, you nourished their bodies, but you did not nourish their mind and their spirit and their soul, because that's the loving part of sympathy, empathy, emotion, hugs. See what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you guys is, if you cannot be at ground zero of all of these places to help all of those victims, you can help emotionally. Because see, sometimes when you're hardwired like a soldier to get people through, you are lacking that part to give you a hug. Once I pull you up the mountain from falling to your doom, you want a hug. I don't got time to hug. See that? Most soldiers will tell you that. Look, hey, I just helped you. Now you got to move so I can help the other person. That's how their brain is wired. Somebody need to be in the background to give that person a hug because they just almost perished. So I'm telling you, if you can't be there physically, you can't be there emotionally. So before you go off snapping on people that's coming through your city, that's leaving that danger zone, I want you to think about something, okay? Those people, a lot of those people that left Florida, a lot of the people in these other states, they left home and now they have no home to go back to. I need y'all to understand this. They left home with a high probability of they won't have anywhere to go back to. See, it's not just about bugging out. It's that thought of, when we come back, will I even be able to recognize where we are anymore, because every house is gone. Every structure is knocked down. So I know you probably can't financially or physically help these victims, but you can be sympathetic and empathetic with their situations. And how you can do that, number one, calm down. I heard yesterday some man screaming and hooping and hollering about all the Floridians that's here in our city taking up all the food and whatnot, right? And I wanted so bad. It's, hey man, hey, you just came to get a jug of milk or some stupid shit, and you about to go back to your house, put your house slippers on, and watch the game. These people don't have a house. They may not have a house to go back to. Take it easy. You're going to see a lot of displaced people in your city and in your town and in traffic. Floridians, they drive different than South Carolinians. They drive different than North Carolinians. Everybody drive different than ATLians, Georgians. So take it easy. Calm down. Everybody is hurting. Okay? Everybody is hurting. Because just because you don't live in these places that's been hit, we all got family there. I got family in every one of them. So if you cannot physically or financially support the victims, you can't emotionally, spiritually help the victims. Don't let anybody tell you that you're worthless because you can't physically or financially support the people that's victims to this, because you can give just as much by sympathizing. You can give just as much by caring. You can give just as much by listening to somebody's story. Do you understand? Sometimes listening to somebody's story and somebody's tragedy is just as powerful as giving them $500. I listened to a woman yesterday from Florida in Walmart. I had my puppy with me, and she had a long, drawn out, she stopped me in the store because I had the puppy in the store with me. Long, drawn out story about her dog, what her dog eats, what her dog loves, his favorite, I don't know, TV show, all of this stuff. I didn't really say anything. I just listened. I was in a hurry. I was on a schedule. But something told me this lady really needs to talk. And the only thing that we could probably have in common at this moment was she has a dog and I have a dog. I don't know much about dogs to give her any advice or any back and forth conversation. But I felt that she needed to talk because you could see it in her eyes. She wasn't there. She just left her home in Florida. She's in South Carolina. She doesn't have no family here. She's staying in a hotel somewhere around the area, and she just needs to vent, I guess, in her own way. So that was my attempt at being empathetic with a person's situation. Because frankly, I could have been like, hey, yeah, it's nice to know you. Yep, I got a dog, but I gotta go. I could have did that. No. It looked like she really, really needed to talk to somebody with a nice face and a cute puppy. So if my puppy helped her feel better about her situation, I can give her my 30 minutes. I'll give her that 30 minutes. So I'm asking you, please, please be kind right now, because you don't know what's going on with somebody in front of you. You don't know what's going on with somebody in back of you. People have lost loved ones, and just because they're not crying don't mean their whole inside ain't tore up. So please be calm. Please take it easy. Please lower your temperatures, because everybody is so angry right now. We got the weather, we got politics, we got loss of loved ones, we got everything going on. So if you can please, hey honey, I got you some fresh coffee. If you can please just take it easy on each other for a little while. Go back to hating each other later. Right now, take it easy. Okay? You just don't know what somebody's been through. And people out there losing children. We all thinking of it on an adult level. People are losing their children in this mess. take it easy. Okay? That's all. I wanted to start my video with that. Now, let's do this again since our video is back. I wanted to start my video with giving you a little bit of my wife's advice. It's not always rah, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go, let's push, let's push. Sometimes people just need to stop and get a hug. Hey, honey, I need a hug. I need a hug. I'll come hug me off camera. Just come give me a little. I know your situation. She got on her pajamas. So don't be, come here, right here. It's off camera.
Look, you about to get this fat dog.
She licked me in the eyeball. So, it's that simple. Everybody need a hug, man. That was her advice to me years ago. When I was like, nope, they're no good. We don't need them in the group if they can't function like this. If they can't perform this, why would we bring them in our survival group? And some people is that emotional support. I'm not good at that. Okay? So, let's get right into it because I'm going to get off of here right after that. Just take it easy. Okay? All right. There are places that don't have enough food rations. There are places there are people that did not prepare for these events at all. We've been talking about this for years now, okay? And I'm going to show you something came over me where I said, I need to show you this morning. That's why I'm here this early. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is.
9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 2:30. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you proof of something I did almost 5 years ago that's going to help you save your family's life. I'm going to show you something. This is a food ration. I'm going to open this for the first time today. I just purchased these just recently. And I never felt the need to have one of these at all. This is a 32 serving emergency food source, okay, inside of a bucket. What I'm going to do here, I'm curious, just like me and my wife are both curious. I'm going to open one of these and I'm going to see what's in it, okay? We're going to look and see what's inside of here so you can know what to look out for. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If you're looking for one of these, they're in my description box below this video. Okay? You can click on a link. It'll take you straight to it. I'm going to show you what's in here. Now, after I show you that, I'm going to show you what's in mine. Okay? I'm going to show you something. Crafty Mom, you okay? You okay, my sister? Email me, okay? Or text me. I'm going to show you what's in here, and I'm going to show you mine. This has a 25-year shelf life. So you can put this, I bought them to leave them inside my trailer. Just leave them in there. They're freeze-dried foods, okay? And this one, I don't know the shelf life. I only know the shelf life from experience. and I'm going to show you what's in mine, okay? Is everybody with me? So, let's put mine back down. So, is everybody with me? Let's see what's inside mine, okay? Hey, precious SoCal Gardener. We're going to see what's inside mine. In this one first, so you will understand what this is and what it's made of and what it's about. This is freeze-dried meals right here. Hey, Missy Hawk, say you bought some of those packet meals kits a few years ago. I'm going to tell you why I bought them before I open it. I bought freeze-dried meals because they're light. And all you got to do is add water. Okay? You got 32 servings of meals in there. 32 servings. Now, this is where things are going to get a little trippy. Okay? You have 32 servings, not 32 days or 132 days. This is 132 servings. Just like you look at the back of a bottle and it says it's 10 servings in here, but you know you can drink this whole thing. Okay, same thing. That's where you get tripped up at. How many people can this feed? It depends on what the emergency is, and it depends on you sharing a serving. So you have to see how many servings are in each packet. How many ounces is in a serving. So that's why you would need to know that, okay? And all of that information is right here on the bucket itself. All of that information is here, okay? It's telling you the calorie count. It's telling you everything that you need to know, all right? And on the other side, it's telling you more information that you need to know about your calorie count, what's inside, and I'm going to read this off for you, okay? I'm going to read this off so you don't have to guess. Okay, so in this bucket, in this one bucket, let's put it like this. In this one bucket, you have chicken flavored soup, so it's like chicken noodle soup. You have Southwest rice and beans. You have barbecue beans. You have vanilla pudding. You have orange drink mix. You have a whey milk alternative. Creamy pasta and vegetables. Cheesy macaroni. Pasta Alfredo. Teriyaki rice. Tomato basil soup with pasta. Apple cinnamon cereal. Brown sugar and maple multigrain cereal. So all of that is inside here, okay? All of that is inside here. We're going to open that up and we're going to look and see what's in here. Remember, it's 132 or 125 servings. I caught this on a deal, so this is 132 servings. The normal is like 120, 125 servings. So I'm going to open this up the best I know how. There is an easy way to open this. I'm trying not. Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. Because this ain't no real seal. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like a kitty litter bucket. So it's not a real rubber seal. See that? It's not a rubber seal around there. So it's not, this bucket is not airtight. That's not a problem though. So let's see what's in the bucket. Y'all ready? Going up. All right. In the bucket, we have a meal plan, meal preparation plan here, instructions. And now I'm gonna pull out packet by packet so y'all can see. Southwest rice and beans. Pasta Alfredo is giving me the grams, is giving me the servings, everything on the bag. It says this bag has 6 servings in it of pasta Alfredo. This is just a blacked out bag, so I don't know what this is. It's not marked, but I'm sure if I read the instructions, it'll tell me. Oh, yeah, I can see it at an angle. That's teriyaki rice. Teriyaki rice. Tomato basil soup. And that's it's 6 servings in each bag, okay? So I'm gonna say this is good for 6 people for I don't know how long, depending on the situation and how you ration your food. Here's another blacked out bag. This is chicken noodle soup, dry. Everything in here is dry, okay? Cheesy macaroni. If y'all got any questions, I'm watching. Barbecue beans. This is the whey, the milk alternative. Vanilla pudding. Orange drink mix, like Kool-Aid, I guess. Here's another blacked out bag, hold on. This is apple cinnamon, I think this is like apple cinnamon oatmeal. And it's like a little magic school bus full of food. More orange drink mix. Another blacked out bag. More apple cinnamon oatmeal. Remember, this is for survival, okay? Because I know somebody's probably like, gross. Brown sugar and maple cereal. There's a lot of blacked out bags in here. Creamy pasta and vegetable. Yeah. I like this. I really like this. Another blacked out bag. Brown sugar and maple cereal. And we have one more blacked out bag, which is creamy pasta and vegetable right here. And that's everything inside this bucket. That is a lot of food. So it literally filled up this tray full of food, 132 servings of food, okay? That's amazing. So this is food that will last for 25 years because it's all sealed individually. and each and every one is 6 servings. And a human being is supposed to eat, one serving with the caloric intake and the proteins and the nutrients of each serving. So remember, this ain't for, hey, what's for dinner? Hey, what's for lunch? Hey, what's for breakfast? This is, can I make it another day? Like breathing, okay? That's what I'm using it for. I'm not using this to be cute. Like, oh, well, since I'm down here, I'm out to just bust open the survival kit and eat it. Just cook. Nah, that ain't this. So I'm going to leave this. I'm going to put this stuff back in the bucket in a minute. So I got a few of those, okay? Do I have any questions before I show you mine? Any questions? I hope that was helpful, by the way. Say that's exactly how MREs were prepared in tan pouch for when we went into the field. Thank you, Shamira. Steel Farms, how you doing this morning? Crafty Moms Creations say, hallelujah, we just got power back. Hallelujah. Good, good. Let's see, any questions at all for anything we just said? Oh, and I gotta add, each meal, you just add boiling water and you can eat it out of the packet too. You don't need to put it in a pot. Okay. So what I plan on doing soon is buying a freeze dryer. I've been mulling over this for about 5 years. I want a freeze dryer. I just could not justify it. But the more this weather is happening the way this is, City Prepper said you have to cook them for 20 minutes. Okay. I got the Miss LYJ. The link is in my description box under this video right now. You can click on the link. It's going to take you right to it. Okay. So if you just one person, I would think get 1 bucket per person. And this look to me, for me, this is a month worth of food or better for me. I'm thinking of rationing in a survival situation. Renita, it's in the description box below. Okay, go click on the link. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. No, I am not an affiliate with this company. This is just something I did with my own money for my own self. I'm looking for a freeze dryer, and a lot of my friends have them, and I think I'm finally ready because I really want to get into doing this because I have so much food and I love canning, but cans and jars is heavy, and you can't put cans and jars in your bug out bag. You can't put MREs in your bug out bag, and not worry about it breaking or busting or anything. So, I thought of it's just a smart thing to do. Yeah, I know. Tractor Supply got the freeze dryers. Sportsman's Warehouse got them. It's a bunch of different people around me that do have them. How much did it cost when you purchased the bucket lid? It's in the description box below this video right now. You can just click on the link. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. Okay. Do you have a freeze dryer in mind? I do have a freeze dryer in mind, but I'm not ready to speak it yet. I have a company in mind, but I've been doing research for over 5 years, and I'm narrowing it down. Let's put it like that. So you would love having a freeze dryer. I have to pack less with freeze dryer than canning. Exactly. And I don't want a small one either. I want a large. I don't want anything less than a large. So that's going to cost me. All right. So I want to at least get a large, no less than 5 or 6 trays. And I've just been watching all my friends, and I've been doing research for so long that I kind of think I know what I need. Okay, so no questions, no questions. So now we saw what was in the Readywise. Okay, Missy Hawk says that's what I did when I bought those kits. I split one up in our bug out bag, so if we can't get to the buckets, we still have a supply of food. Right, right. Now I have supplies like this in my bug out bag, just single packs. But I thought this would be a good idea to keep inside my trailer. Just one bucket, one or two buckets to keep inside my trailer, but just in case. You just don't know. So, yeah, Costco has freeze dryers too. Yes, you are correct. But you got to be careful because the prices differ significantly depending on which store. It could be the exact same one, and it's a reason why I won't be purchasing it from Costco, because Costco is one of the highest prices that I've found so far. All right. Um, that food is different from Mountain House. That's another thing. All different brands. There's one Aubrey Farms, something like that. I really like them, and they got a bunch of servings, but they put nonsense inside. They put in stuff like pancakes. So they take up all of the space in the bucket with, yeah, Augustin. I like them and I heard they're great, but I don't want no freaking pancakes. It just put some more macaroni and cheese in there or something that's more, you know,
Like pancake mix is easy to get. You don't gotta do nothing special to freeze dry no pancake mix.
you even Lady Led had to chime in on that one, as you made a good point. Why would you? Is you don't even have to freeze dry though. You could put pancake mix in a Mylar bag and zip it up. It's going to take the same amount of water. So just put the pancake mix batter, just add water and Mylar bag it up. You don't need to be wasting space and your serving size with pancakes. So they do a lot of stuff like that I don't like. So that's why I didn't go with the Augustin Farms. If I'm pronouncing it right, that's nonsense. Just put the dog. Thank you, honey, because that was brilliant. Just put the pancake mix in a
Just buy some regular pancake mix and yeah, that's it. Not hard to find.
throw some raisins or something in it if you want to. But whatever you're gonna do. But you know, so now here's something else. It's easy to just grab one of these and go. Now you can do that and have 132 servings, or you can do what I did almost 5 years ago. Do you want to see what I did almost 5 years ago? Everybody, everybody that's watching me now, it's over 800 people watching me, and I'm going to show you something that you need to start right now, today, where you don't have to be thinking about this, but you need to start this today, okay? I'm going to clear this stuff out, and I'm going to try my best to make this really easy for you. I'll put it in here right later. This is a lot of food, by the way. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of food. Okay, I'm going to show you what you can do when you don't have to go hunting down MREs or nothing. Okay? Y'all ready? And years ago, people thought I was crazy, and I had to tell people, this is how I've been doing it forever, right? And I got the idea from my mama's cupboard. From my mama's cupboard. When I was a kid, My mama had bags of beans and rice in the cupboard in these boxes since I was a child. I think I probably started eating some of them beans when I was a grown man. I had children myself. So those beans had lasted over time and they didn't taste no different in the 90s than they did in the 70s. So let's just give them I don't know. Let's just give them, I'm going to officially give them a 25-year lifespan. Okay? Let me show you what I got from my mama. Raise it up. Okay. Now we're going to bring mine up here. Ugh. Haha. Crazy, right? Okay. And I want to show you this. I wrote on the bucket in 2021, in 11/7/2021. This ain't my oldest bucket either. This is fairly recent. 11/7/21. I was rotating my food and I said, let me stop and show them this. Rice, black beans, pinto beans, navy beans. I like to put a mix in there because I'm thinking a good survival meal that you don't get sick of is beans and rice. Black beans and rice all day, you just don't. I'm a person, I never get sick of that. Okay? I can eat black beans and rice or lentils and rice every day of my life. Okay. This is sealed. I have a rubber seal. This is one of the rubber sealed lids that you can buy from the big box store. Okay? So I'm gonna try my hardest to get this without breaking the seal. I showed y'all the last one. All right. You see that rubber seal in there? So as long as you push this center in, that's airtight. You see that rubber seal that goes all the way around? This is the kind of lid that you want to buy, not one of the cheap lids that don't have that rubber seal inside. Like they white and they only cost about $2. Go ahead and spend the extra $3.50 and get the rubber sealed lid with the locking ring around it. This has been in here for almost 5 years. It's coming up real soon. Okay? In November, that'll be in here for 5 years. All right. I'm going to show you what's in my bucket. Giant, what is that? 4-pound bag of pinto beans. How many servings is that? I'm gonna need some space. That right there, that alone probably will feed you better than this whole bucket will. This one big 4-pound bag of pinto beans is probably more food than this whole bucket. More protein, more nutrients than probably this whole dang on bucket. Now, how did I keep weevils out, bugs, and insects? I put bay leaves, fresh bay leaves in my bucket. I did not. Now, here's a misconception that I've been telling people for years. They say you have to pour the beans in the bucket or pour the rice in the bucket and then mix your bay leaves in. And I told them, no, you do not. I've seen my mama with these bags of beans sitting in her shelf with these leaves in them my entire life, and we ain't never had no bugs, weevils, or nothing, ever. And here's the living proof. This is 5 years, me opening this up 5 years later. Bay leaves, I'm going to put them back in when I'm done. Those insects do not like these, so they stay out. This is a natural remedy that people have been doing for hundreds of years. Settlers and everybody else for hundreds of years, okay? Now, I did this pretty good. I can remember I had a method Now watch it now. Watch it now. All right. All right. I got a 20-pound bag of rice in here. How many servings is that? Let's look. About 202 servings per container. So this is over 202 servings of just rice. These pinto beans are, it says, about 52 servings per container. Now I have a 4-pound bag of black beans. You can't go wrong with this. And it says about 52 servings per container. So that's 202. That's 304. So that's 306 servings. And one more bag of, what is this? I got an 8-pound bag of pinto beans. And that says 103 servings. So I have over 400 servings of protein and starches that's going to keep you going. That rice breaks down into a starch, which your body still needs your sugars. Like when you survive, and you don't need it on your everyday basis, but you still need these. You still need those starches and those that turns into sugars when your body trying to function. Okay, and then you have all your protein that you could possibly use right here. Bay leaves in the bottom. All of this is over 400 servings of food rationed off. So I just wanted to put something on your mind, okay, of here's the thing. I know good and well, are the buckets waterproof? Okay, so I'm showing you this. I'm showing you this because you can put this together yourself. These bags of beans cost, they what, $5, $4 a bag, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I think this 20-pound bag of rice probably costing me $7. Y'all know this already. It's something I don't have to prove to you nor tell you. 20-pound bag of rice and a 20-pound bag of rice, an 8-pound bag of pinto beans, a 4-pound bag of pinto beans, and a 4-pound bag of black beans. Okay? So, and remember, this is about survival. This is not about being cute. This is about trying to get to the next day alive. Okay? So, you could go this route. I would suggest this because that's heavy. Remember, we got 20 pounds, 28. Let me see. Wait a minute. What I say? Let me see. That's 8, 16. This is 36 pounds, about 40 pounds of beans. So this bucket is about 40 pounds. All right. And then this bucket is 12 pounds. You got more food in there, but okay, it's going to be a little harder to lug these heavy buckets. Now, when people keep asking me about the shelf life, the only reason I'm not answering that, because I said in the beginning of the video that over my lifetime, how many people, mamas and grandmamas, had these same beans up in their cupboard their whole life? Your mama would go buy, my mama, I can't speak on yours, my mama would go buy a whole brand new thing of beans. My father used to fuss about it all the time. And the same beans was sitting there in the cupboard my whole life. My mama would, oh, we need a bag of beans. And I'll say, Mama, we got some beans in the cupboard. Yeah, I know. But go, give me a bag of beans. So as we got older, start opening those 20, 30-year-old bag of beans. Now look, I had a beard eating beans that I've been seeing in her cupboard since I probably had on diapers. Okay. And when you cook them up, they taste as good in 2024 as they did in in 1977. What do you think kept all of these people alive in this country for so long? We've lost our way with how to make it and how to survive. Just the common knowledge of why these beans are so important. Rice is so important. These grains are so important because they last forever if you do it right. And they didn't have all these fandangled machines to can or pressure and all of this freeze dry stuff. These people have been preserving things. Our ancestors have been preserving food by salting, canning, and all drying, smoking, and we lost our way, right? Because I'm telling you good and well, my mama will quickly make some neck bone stew, throw a bag of these old rusty bag beans in there, and a ham hock. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Na na na. Boy. Thanks, Mom. Can I give me another bowl? Yeah, go ahead. Everybody done ate. Okay? So, I'm giving you two alternatives. You can just go get one of these, and I frankly suggest do both. I suggest do both because this don't cost you nothing. The bucket cost about $4. The price done went up now. What a bucket about $4? $4 for a bucket. $3 for a rubber seal lid with a rubber locking lid. So all in all, just say your bucket, your setup is gonna cost you roughly $6, $7 for the bucket and the lid. And then your beans. Get you some bay leaves. They hard to find these days because everybody is using them. All right? So there you go. I didn't want to keep y'all long. I just wanted to give you a couple of pieces of information that I do myself. And I have proof. In November, 5 years in these buckets. Did anybody see any bugs, wiggly worms, anything? No. So this is proof to all them suckers that kept telling me I don't know what I'm doing. When you tell me I don't know what I'm doing, what you're saying is our ancestors didn't know what they were doing either. Because I was following their methods. You're alive today because our ancestors did this. They didn't use freeze dryers. They didn't use all these fandangled things. They used this method right here. Okay? Do I have any questions before we get out of here? Any? I just wanted to make sure y'all is safe. I want to make sure y'all is happy. And do me a favor before I go. Take your temperature down a few notches. Take your anger down a few notches. Things is going to be difficult. It's a lot of people sprawled all around the country running from storms. They are not from your town. They are not from your city. And some of those people don't even know where they are. Some of those people may not even have a home to go back to. So before you start cussing people out in the Walmart, please remember, these people that's getting on your nerves or in your way or they don't understand the rules and the laws around your area. Remember one thing, those people are displaced. Remember this, those people, they are confused. That's why they're walking around the store looking confused. They don't know where they are. And remember this, some of those people just lost loved ones in these storms. They're not all together there right now. They're still trying to cope with all of the emotions that's going on. Look, you lost some loved ones, your house is gone, you have no money, you have no family, and you're in a city and state, and the only reason you're here is because all of the other roads were blocked off. So you had to take all the detours you could, and you ended up wherever you are. So you're confused, you're lost, you don't have money, all the hotels is booked, you're sleeping in the trunk of your car. Give people grace. It's a lot of people out there that saying they believe in the Almighty Father. It's a lot of people saying they are Christians. It's a lot of people, it don't matter. Everybody believes in a higher power, right? Well, act like it for a while. Forget your political views and try to remember your humanitarian views. Because a lot of people is judging what they should do for people or to people because of their political views. Not right now. Leave, not right now. We're human before we're even a country. We're human before you're a Democrat or a Republican. You're a human being first. God didn't put Democrats and Republicans here. He put human beings down here. Remember that. It's a lot of people in a lot of trouble and they hurting and they need you. Show a little sympathy. Look, have a little patience with people right now. Please. Show a little kindness. Keep your mouth shut. Somebody cut you off in traffic. Do this. Don't close your eyes while you're driving, but you know what I mean. Call them a handful of MFers and a fistful of B's under your breath. Don't try to chase them and get back in front of them. Let them go. Let them go. This ain't the time for that. Okay? So with that being said, everybody have a wonderful day. Live Farmer 73. I pray that everybody is safe and sound, and I hope everybody can make it back to their houses. And oh my goodness, I'm not ready for another storm. So everybody, thanks for watching. I hope what I had to show you here is enough proof to show you that this really, truly works. I even have another bucket on the floor right here that I was going to open. Same deal. I hope this information helped you where either you could purchase one of their meals already made or you can go and start making your own for a fraction of the price. All right? Live Farmer 73. I love you. Be safe. And I'm out. Peace.